Hi everyone, it's Tori. I hope you're planning to come back in May for our reunion. I haven't seen most of you for about 25 years and I would really love to catch up with you all and to hear the stories about the life path you have taken and all that you've been doing for the last 25 years. You may or may not have picked up on this along the way, but I actually work here at HB now. I run our Center for Sustainability and I've been here for about 4 years. When I got back here 4 years ago, I picked up the Specularia from our class, 1990, and took a look at the year 2010 predictions just for kicks and to see what it had said. And it says that Macmillan decides recycling isn't efficient and buys an incinerator plant. So I'm sorry to disappoint on that front, but I am here carrying forward the work that Josie and I and others in our class began when we started the recycling program and founded the Lorax and got the school on a path to thinking about how it affects the environment. The work that I get to do through the Center for Sustainability is really exciting because I work across the disciplines and across the divisions, which is exactly the way I think it should be. Sustainability doesn't sit neatly in any one discipline. There are science elements to it, but there are lots of elements of thinking about how we relate to each other, how we relate to the natural world, how we can be better stewards and better citizens, which aren't necessarily scientific, but they're really humanistic questions. What does this look like on the ground? Well, I have a class this year called Climate in Action that has students from the upper school in it who are working with a task force made up of administrators and other faculty members to come up with a climate action plan for the school. So they're getting to participate in conversations about things like how we'll set our greenhouse gas reductions targets and how we'll decide which projects to pursue to reduce our emissions based on their financial return on investment and their carbon emissions reduction potential. That's pretty high-level thinking for a high school student, and it's really exciting to see them wrapping their minds around it. I work with our early childhood students and our primary school students out in our community garden out near the tennis courts. We put that in about 3 years ago. And so they're getting to see how carrots grow and how to harvest a carrot and what the scent of lavender smells like on their fingertips. They get to eat the cherry tomatoes right off the vines and dig potatoes, which they then use to make a potato soup. I work with our business and finance students in the upper school. This year I took a few of them to the Business as an Agent of World Benefit conference at Case Western Reserve University, and they came back absolutely buzzing, having just met with CEOs and top executives from companies around the world. And they were saying things like, I never realized that sustainability is something that's so critical to businesses of the future, and that it's something that so many people are thinking about and working actively on in their businesses. They got a picture of how expansive the thinking is on this topic, looking at how to improve employee and community wellness and health, while also paying attention to the financial bottom line and protecting the planet. So the work that I'm doing is pretty expansive, and you can see that it's gone a long way beyond the recycling, though I still work on that too. But it's something that I really believe in. So I hate asking for money. I don't do it easily. But I have found that sometimes when you really believe in the thing that you're asking for, it makes it easier. And that's the situation I'm in right now. I'm part of our reunion giving committee, and I'm going to ask you to make a gift to support the Center for Sustainability. Not only would this gift support the work that I'm doing here at HB, but it would also send a very clear message to our administration and our Board of Trustees that our alumni think that this work is incredibly important and should be embedded into and woven into the fabric of the school. So I hope I'll see you in May, and please consider making a gift to support the center. Thanks so much.